Hi, Virgos. Happy Wednesday. This is your weekly reading, the week of the 28th. Yes, I'm a few days late. I apologize. But we are now ready to receive your message. I have shuffled and pulled cards already, and we're ready to dive in. So let's go. Virgos, the first card I pulled for you is Change Tracks. And on a soul level, you're entering a major learning curve, and it's time to change tracks and raise your consciousness to a higher level. Avoid overthinking and instead pray to your divine energy to guide you successfully onto your new path, leaving what no longer works behind. Your soul's path is changing because you are ready for this growth and freedom. View all aggravating circumstances and roadblocks as an invitation to move in a new, more aligned direction with your authentic self. Stay connected to your divine energy rather than being distracted by drama. Notice what is no longer good for you and let it go. Your divine energy is calling you to change directions and pray for the strength to fully move upward and onward at this time. Be wary of feeling like the victim of others' negative behavior. It is simply time to change paths, move up and onward, and trust your divine nature to guide you, and it will. That's a great message. So, sometimes we want to blame others for the path that we're on. The thing is that you're the only one that can change the path. So it's time to acknowledge what's not working in your life and what direction you need to go. So out of the Angel Tarot deck, you got King of Air, and this talks about speaking your mind with confidence. You may need to seek out professional advice and balance mental, emotional considerations. So when we're going back to, sometimes feeling like the victim, look at it from a broader spectrum. Are these my emotions I'm taking on, or are these others? And let go of what are no longer yours. Sage, cleanse, ground, release those back to the sender with consciousness. It's a time to be bold. You're a king, okay? This is a major arcana, king, right? So get on that horse. Get on that. I think it's a unicorn, in fact, which is even more awesome. And go forward. Don't be afraid to speak up and say, this is no longer serving me, or you being in my life is not raising me up, it's bringing me down. Perhaps you need to seek out professional advice. If this is, maybe you need a little counseling, nothing wrong with that. Or perhaps this is on business. Maybe this is a business venture and the business partnership is not working out well, and it may be time for you to break away from the crowd and venture on your own. The message from the angels card is you got Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well and cared for by God and the angels. So for some of you, you may have had a child that has passed on and is in the spiritual world. Know that they are around you. They love you. They're happy. And that your children here are being watched over by relatives and angels, and even these children that have passed on. Some of you, I feel a very deep heaviness about the loss of this child, and just know that it was not their time to spend a lot amount of time on earth, and that they needed to go home and help you from the other side. So know that you are very well loved and taken care of. The crystal angel is talking about smoky quartz, so clearing negativity, release negativity from within you and around you. So we're talking about changing paths. We're talking about, this is no longer serving me, right? And we talked about saging, grounding, releasing. Send that energy back. Don't take on, it can feel like a heavy burden when we start taking on other people's negativity. Now, if this is within yourself, if you have become this negative mindset, you need to clear the space, in your mind. Do some meditation and see where you can change your mindset. So when you start thinking, oh, I don't want to do this, look at the perspective of, I get the blessing of doing this. Or, try to see the opposite side. I know it's so much easier to think in the negative realm, but once you kind of switch your attitude, not only will you have more positivity, but you have the ability to manifest more positive and uplifting things in your life. And the angel healing card today is wisdom. Everything has a place and a purpose. To be wise is to have great love, tolerance, and compassion for all things. So once again, when we have the negativity, sometimes it's teaching you something. What is it the compassion you can find from the negative situation? What is the positive you can find? And most of all, it's all about love. Virgos, I hope you have a great week. Focus on yourself, uplift yourself, find the direction that you need to go to make your soul happy. I hope you have a blessed week. Take care. Namaste.